How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Daily Driven Death Traps. It has been such a long time. I mean, I think we say that in every video. We're just so busy. I have some things to do before I go to Colorado this week, and I'm going to be overlanding with the Lexus for the first time. A sponsorship actually came up I don't know, probably 4 months ago, and I feel bad because I haven't done anything with their product and it's just been sitting. Before I introduce this product, there are some things that need to be said about what's going on right now. This is kind of different, don't you think? This is my garage, actually. I bought a house. Yep, Alex is a homeowner. Isn't that pretty crazy? So just a little update. I'm just going to name off some things that have happened. I'm a homeowner. Sean's now living in Waukee in a really nice house. There's not that much time for vehicles and projects, but we are still doing them. Sean has also gotten a lot more rental properties. My business, Grim Creative, is getting a ton of work now. We really don't want Daily Driven Death Traps to die, but just so you know, there's not going to be as many postings as there was before. I graduate and get my bachelor's degree in December, so that's pretty sick. But today, since I actually got this for free from LasFit, we're going to be doing a video on LasFit because I feel bad for not actually reviewing their product and installing it. It's just been sitting. So what did I get? First off, this packaging is freaking crazy. It's like you're opening a new laptop or device or something, you know. Usually electronics device people will do a lot for their packaging, but LasFit packaging is great. I mean, look at this LED light bar. That's how it came for this different pod lights, because I actually bought them before LasFit reached out to me. What you get is 2 brackets in here, accessories, which is these plugs and all this stuff to hook it up on the brackets, because I already kind of unboxed this. I haven't actually taken these beasts out though. Let's get them out. Really nice material. They look really good, actually. So that's how those brackets will hook up and everything. So yeah, I guess we'll get into installing. So I want you to know that this is a very last minute thing because it was kind of a last minute vacation actually before school starts. So I'm going to Colorado and my friends live in Silt, which is kind of close to Glenwood if you know Colorado at all. I didn't order any brackets for these lights. I thought they might have come with it and they didn't. And these lights actually that they sent me didn't even come with a harness. So I am freaking lucky that I had that LED light bar that I ordered off of Amazon, because it actually came with a harness. It's sitting right there. I was planning on ordering a bunch of shit for it so that I could actually do it in Colorado, because I'm bringing a bunch of tools with me, and that would have worked out either, because I'm pretty sure the mountains kind of affect Amazon's times that they deliver, because here in Boone things can get delivered in 1 day prime shipping, but there it takes 5 days. So my plans were kind of busted until I just thought of, well, how about we just make our own brackets? So the brackets I was actually looking at getting off of Amazon, I'll actually link those in the description so that you can buy them yourself when you're doing this. This piece of metal is going to go right here, sandwich into there, and I'm going to bend it up and around. We'll see how, I'm not that great at explaining things, but I guess we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so this is what it looks like on the outside. Right now the hood is like this because we're running into a little plastic piece that I just have to shave around, but go ahead and open her on yet. Biceps. So this is what it looks like on the inside right here. Just basically got a piece of cardboard, pressed it up against these guys so that I knew where they were, made marks, and then bent it around, and it hit on the hood right here, so shaved off that, and I have to shave another piece, and after that piece it should be done, and I just have to do the same for the other side. Thank you, King. Figure it out. Got these brackets hooked up on the pods. Alright, they come with this little indented double washer. Then I did another washer on the outside, and then the lock washer to this Allen head. And so you kind of have to, like, you know, put them all in there and then put that through, and it's kind of, you know, tricky, but you get it at some point. Then it comes with a bigger bolt and a nut, another lock washer, and a washer to actually mount it to a bracket of your choosing. And of course I had to make my own since Amazon can't deliver fast enough before I do my last minute trip to Colorado. So it's not really Amazon's fault. ST. Alright, I am pretty high up in the air right now. I am on the transfer trail that comes like right out of Glenwood Springs here in Rado. We have the Lexus behind me doing some testing with it. Right now I just have some 33s on it, the Dobinson's 2.5 inch lift. We got some LasFit pod lights up here that I slapped on before I came up. Sounds like somebody's coming up here. Alright, so I had to move out of the way for this dirt bike that was just ripping through here. So far I'm very impressed. I mean, I've never off-roaded before, but this trail has a pretty good difficulty, and I have absolutely no clue what I'm doing other than, you know, take it slow, and there's some pretty good bumps, and just have fun, I guess. Really impressed with how this thing's going. For some reason I'm having a ticking sound, which is not good, but like after I drive it a little bit, it goes away. I'm not sure if that's like an exhaust gasket problem. It's working. And hopefully it gets us back to Boontown. Yeah, like I said, very impressed with this thing. I guess we'll just make a little short cinematic while we're here. Have some good footage for you guys and everything. I'll talk a little bit more later once I get up to Blair Mountain. There's some trails up there. There's flat tops and stuff up here after I get off of this transfer trail. Right now we're just climbing up this mountain, so I'm gonna hop out, get some footage of me going up this mountain a little bit more. Hopefully I have a little bit more left because I haven't gotten any footage yet so far. I want to get a little bit comfortable with what I'm doing. This is fun. I see why people overland and do this type of stuff, especially in a nice comfy Lexus. Yeah, it's just beautiful up here. It's been raining quite a bit actually, so there's some puddles and everything. Just run through them, get this Lexus dirty, like we've been doing something with it. Include some LasFit pod reviews and everything. Test these guys out tonight since I could hook them up. This is freaking sweet. I just love all the trees, and this trail is sick. I've never been on a trail like this. I'm from Iowa where people go mudding for fun. That's not me. Like, holy crap. That's just beautiful. Jeez. I love these trees. I like pine trees better. That's why I'm getting on my tattoo. But and it's not the tattoo that every millennial what the fuck would you call it? Gen Z gets? I don't know. Whatever it's called. It's my kind of pine tree. I'll put it in here right now. My girlfriend drew it. And it has chains for mountain biking and everything, a sprocket on the end which will go on my shoulder, and then the pine tree like tip will go down to my wrist. And it's a DNA thing, but we just decided to, well, I decided to make it way more involved than what it was before. It was just a DNA chain. I got lychee or whatever for my drone because DJI Fly sucks, and every time I tried to open it, it would crash on me. So I bought lychee or whatever the heck it is for 25 bucks, and I tried to follow myself just a little bit ago, and when I put it in follow mode, it would just make the camera gimbal aim straight down. When I get to a resting spot, I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit. I was on the side of a hill when I was doing that because I thought it looked cool. I should have bought it like a couple days before and played around with it. So about like right here or so, it got kind of sketchy because I should have went like right there up, but I kind of went around, and you can see that right there. I was worried about like hitting that rock, my oil pan or something like that. What is that? It's just water, hopefully. So far so good. I think that's about the sketchiest hill I've tried. Pretty deep. don't know if you can tell how steep this sucker is, but from Iowa, it's pretty steep. And then these rocks right here, all of these are basically loose except those suckers right there. And I tried to go around right here because I wanted to avoid hitting my undercarriage with that big sucker and all those guys. So around this way was pretty good. Oh yeah, thing looks good. Treating me well so far. Hopefully don't break because I'm far away from home. Well, seems we have come to a stopping point. Since I don't have a spotter or anything, I don't think I'm gonna risk going up this hill because it is pretty gnarly. I'm pretty sure I could do it. I just don't want to break anything since I don't have a skid plate nor a spotter, like I said. So got pretty far for this transfer trail. Difficulty says it's pretty gnarly for the app that I have. I'll show you what I am worried about real quick. Just gotta walk up this giant. So first of all, it's a ton of loose rocks, which I'm not too worried about, but what we have right here is worrisome. So what I would have to do is right tire in here, left tire right here, but I'd have to worry about this guy right here. Pretty freaking tall. And that's where my oil pan and trans and everything would be, you know, going right past. I could put a tire right there and my other tire on this one, and it would maybe go up. I'm pretty sure it would, but Jesus Christ, I'm getting eaten alive out here. Is this big wall. So first, we have this rock right here, which does have stepping stones up to it. People have put those there. But after that, you go right onto this wall right here. And this thing's like probably 3.5, 4 foot in the air. We have these rocks to go up on, but nothing on this side. I could go right here, tire up that way, but then I'd still have to get my other tire up here and then risk hitting something with that rock right there. The rest is kind of smooth sailing, stuff that I've done before on this one trail, but I'm just not going to risk it because, one, from Boone, Iowa, and I drove this car out here. 2, I don't have much armor. 3, the spotter, because I am out here all by myself, because all my friends have to work. Kane could have came with, but he needs a VPN for his computer when he's doing his job. So there's no way we could have gotten a VPN out here. Actually, I do have service for a lot of this trail, actually, which is pretty nice. US Cellular, keep going with that. As for the journey, I think we're done for today. I'm gonna set up camp somewhere. Not really sure where to go, but I guess we'll see. I'm stressed. I'll tell you what, I'm stressed. I think I'm on Bowen's Lake Trail to get to there, and I decided to turn around in a really sketchy spot because everything is sketchy. Super duper 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 duper. I definitely shouldn't have done this for my first time. Transfer trail, where I turned around, I should have just went back to the mountain on transfer trail where there was camping. Being me, I decided to try another camping spot that was just a little bit off of the trail. And oh my god, this is sketch. Like that rock right there, you see all that dirt? It's me trying to get past it. I think going down, since I turned around, I'm gonna go over it. I feel like that'd be easier. And then the rest is kind of smooth sailing. And then it's just like touching the brake 24/7. God, this is just, it's all loose. I thought it'd be like, you know, sort of the same as transfer trail, but no. It's rated the same on the app that I have. I'm definitely going to put in the app when I'm editing because, geez, that's not correct, bro. In the description it says, there's some slight rocks. This is not slight. And it says that it's like 4x4 vehicles equipped, a little bit bigger of a tire. Well, guess what? Mine's 4x4 equipped. I have big tire and a 2.5-inch lift. Like, I don't want to ruin myself out here. I'm just complaining too much. This is my first time. I shouldn't have gone down this way. Should have went to like a, in my way, a green trail, because that's what bikes go by. Green, blue, black. Yeah, I'm gonna set up the tripod right here, and you can watch me come down this really sketchy part. I can't talk because I'm just stressed. There's a couple more spots where I'm just like, I don't want to go past this again. But this was the worst. So here you go. It wasn't as bad coming down as opposed to going up. Going up really sucked, especially since I tried to go around that rock. I think I could have went up it before, and that would have helped out a lot and lowered my stress, because I was running into crap with my rims, and I kind of care about my vehicle. I don't want to destroy everything while I'm in Rado. There's a couple more sketchy spots for me to get through before I get back to the actual transfer trail, so first timers, they just complain. I'm keeping an open mind. I do want to do this again. Like, I'm not chickening out. Maybe if I get a spotter, that would really help. Has some rocks. I just like that. The guide just was like, yeah, in the description we should put has some rocks. I'm not sure if I'm quoting that right. I know that it said like there was like slight rocks or whatever, but and he probably wasn't meaning that to like newbies like me, because lots of people probably think somebody like me wouldn't be out here. Just an Iowan. But guess what? I made it back up. We're a step closer to the campsite. Alright, since I'm in the forest, I'm just going to give a demonstration of... I don't even have my lights on. So, these are my lights. This is without the pods on, LasFit. This is my brights. And I'm just going to turn my lights off again. And then LasFit. So, in conclusion, per se, when you're in the night going through the forest or on country roads, you'll be able to see pretty good range. But when you're doing overlanding and off-roading like me at night, you're going to be able to see everything without having your headlights on. And I don't even need my headlights. Like, this is plenty bright for me. It shows definition, the rock and everything. I know where I'm going. Oh, look, it's a little owl he's just getting a drink. Oh, look. Oh, it's just a little guy. That's so cute. I'm trying to focus on it. I can't really. I think I have 4K, but I'm shooting 4K. That's what I'm talking about. These lights see everything. Like, the camera isn't probably showing much. I mean, I can turn the ISO up. But this is probably about what the human eye sees. I can see blue in the sky still. I'm not sure how bad of footage this is looking right now since I'm at 5,000, but... Oh, he's so cute. He's just drinking the water. I don't even want to disturb him. He's just like looking around. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's doing his little stompy stomp too. Hello, little Hoot Hoot. Hi, Hoot Hoot. Alright, another test. This is a open field, basically. So. Well, I know my setup isn't really that great. Just made it work. I haven't really spent too much money on this Lexus besides the lift, the tires. Yeah, and then I took it out to Rado. So if I keep the Lexus, it just... Right now I'm having a debate with mileage and the rust factor. So far the rust did very well today. Other than not bend or anything, you know. I made it through. I'm not really sure what I want to do for a vehicle. I might stick with this. If I do, I will build it out like crazy. The whole back will be cabinet system up to about here, and then a bed in the back. And I kind of want a rooftop tent, just like a second option for a tent. That's way easier to set up than what I set up over yonder. I figured it out, solar panels on the rooftop tent since it'll be a hard shell. So I need a generator, a fridge, a laptop stand for my editing, basically, when I'm on the road. The day didn't go really as planned. I hoped to make it a lot further than that. I think where I'm at right now will look pretty cool in the morning, trying to get some sunrise shots and stuff. I just really need a better build and somebody to take with. This did great, and I think it can do a lot more than what I was comfortable with. All this stuff just kind of laid in here. I can't deal with it. I need to be organized. I make do with what I have. I mean, this is like a $6 canister of propane gas or whatever the hell it is. And, you know, the fire converter or whatever that... I'm tired. It's like 11 and I was planning to go to bed at 9 so I could wake up early, but it's getting that time of year where the sun's not, you know, coming up at 4 a.m. So I won't be that bad. There's just a lot of hopes and dreams right here, and I hope I can take you guys on the journey of building it with me. But yeah, my dreams are to travel the US and do videography, photography as my job, but live out of a rig like this and have nights like this, except a lot better. I can't remember what the guy's YouTube name is, but he has a Jeep. He lives out of a Jeep, and he has a good setup in the back with cabinet system and everything. So I just strive to be like that. Strive to have like a water jug, so I don't have these jugs that make my freaking coat wet. I'm gonna have some tea, go to bed.